So this is just really cool before I do the intro. Hi, I'm Caroline Best, formerly Caroline Ryder. Formerly Ryder Horsemanship, now Dow of Horsemanship. So Smokey over here, if the camera wants to come over just real quick. I don't know if you want to pick up the camera and just bring it over. So everybody that's been following me for years knows Smokey, who's now crippled, if you can look at his right knee. He's only 20, but he just has really serious arthritis. He's eating his lunch. We just fed him his lunch in a bucket over here. And he is so excited about being in front of the camera that he is not eating. And prior, as we've been setting up the camera, he kept pushing the stall door open. I know. And then I get a hug. Oh, I love you. Yeah, so welcome to our new blog series, Everything Horses and More. So this is part of what we want to show you guys as much as we possibly can. If we can film every day, several times a day, to show you our life with horses. Whether it's just being with them, brushing them, bathing them, training them, dealing with specific challenges, to horse care, health care, maintenance. We're going to show you just everything we do all the time. As a training facility, and for those people that have their own boutique farms or hobby farms where you just have a few of your own personal horses and you want to learn how to be a better human, a better partner, a better friend, and learn how to work with your horse. Oh, I know, I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. I don't mean to give you my backside, but he's a rough lover and he jabs his jaw into my body when he hugs me. So my back and butt is a lot better than, and the baby. So this is the baby who's now a 1.5 years old. So he's really a yearling. And this is baby Blue. So he's also has his own video series coming out, How to Raise Baby. Oh, and as you can see, we've got 3 horses in here, and we've got Lovey, my thoroughbred mare, off the track thoroughbred mare in the back. I know, buddy, but I got to get to the video. I know, but you guys, this is so important. This won't happen if you don't take the time to nurture it, develop it, nurture it, maintain it. Now the baby's learning. Look at the baby. Baby's learning to investigate things, be curious about them, not afraid. When the baby's not sure of something like a plastic bag or an umbrella or anything, it helps having my senior schoolmasters like Smokey, Legend, and Sundance around, because they'll immediately help me with the baby. And that's stuff that I want to show you, is that it's just mind-blowing to me. And I experience this all the time. But it's still, I'm in awe of how intelligent horses are, and how, not just emotionally and socially, but how much they think and help you. And so we want to show you guys that, because it's real. And when a horse thinks, that's your secret to safety. Okay? We don't get to hang out as much anymore, really, guys. It makes me, I have a lump in my throat. It makes me want to cry. Smokey was my top horse for so many years, in everything I did. And videos, to clinics, to helping teach, to expos, and he's just got the mind and heart to please, and the work ethic. And it's been hard for him, and I have to remind myself to do as much as I can to include him, because it's his emotions like ours that control everything, and I don't want him to get depressed. And we've seen him get depressed, and I've paid attention to it. So it's sorry. But no, baby, you gotta stay in here. But you gotta finish your lunch. Come on. But it's just really important that I pay attention to him and take care of his needs, because he'll die of a broken heart before he dies of not being able to get up. or has to be put down. And that's the truth when you have such a strong bond, and you have just a strong bond, period. But this horse, in combination with that strong bond, just can't do enough. He cannot do enough. And for those of you who have been students of mine, you've worked with him, you've experienced him, you've ridden him, you know what he's like and how much he takes care of you and how attached he is to me. Like the dog from the pound, you know, I saved Smokey. And I saved him more than once. I saved him from liver disease that almost killed him and took his life. I saved him from a life of perpetual abuse and misunderstanding as a 4-year-old. And he has, to this date, been the toughest horse I've ever worked with. In the beginning, he was. And he taught me the most, more than any other horse and more than any other person. So he's just showing me where he wants me to rub him right now, which is his belly. Which you have Desitin on it. I can't help you any more than that, buddy, and you should feel better. So, all right, baby, I got to get back to what I was doing. I love you. I love you. Before I go back to introducing this new blog series and the videos that we're going to be producing more formally, I just want you guys to pay attention to the horse's eyes all the time. It's the window to their soul. And as a trainer and a horse specialist in behavior and understanding horses in general, he's just pinning his ears. I don't know if the camera is catching him right now. Is Smokey part of it? Yeah, he's pinning and just moving the other two around to get to own me, basically. And now Lovey's eating his food. So I'll just take that out and put it right here and see if he'll finish that. He doesn't want it. We'll give it to him after we film. So basically, you look at his eyes and you see the changes in his eyes, the happiness, the spark, the brightness, the excitement, like my eye right now as it gets bigger and full of happiness and joy and love. And so, you know, people always want to teach you, horse trainers, instructors, specialists, they always want to teach you how to read a horse. And very few, if any, ever really talk about the eyes and how to read the expression in the eyes. Hi, Lovey. And then what do you do with that information? That's a whole nother can of worms. All right, so back to the intro. Hi and welcome. I'm Caroline Best, formerly Caroline Ryder, formerly Ryder Horsemanship. I am now officially Tao of Horsemanship. I have always owned the Tao. That's the symbol, Chinese symbol for horsemanship. On my wrist, it's also my logo. I became incorporated with Tao of Horsemanship in 2008, the same year I became incorporated with Ryder Horsemanship. However, Ryder was a catchier name. I was married. My last name was Ryder. It was a catchier name, so I took advantage of it and used it for good branding purposes. But the Tao of Horsemanship owns everything. It is my soul. It is my work. It is my spiritual practice and belief. And yes, I am a Christian, and yes, I do believe in God, and that's personal, but a lot of people ask me. So I follow a very spiritual path in my lifestyle. That's all. In Tao, I follow more Taoist, Buddhist. Hi, love. Yes, the camera. So that's what that means. So we are introducing, finally, our new blog. And our blog, the first one, we're going to have several, but we're going to start with this one called Everything Horses and More. So it's everything you need to know about horses, horse care, horse training, riding, and more. You guys, please, I am looking for questions, definitely your comments. I want to hear how you like the videos, but if you want to see something in particular, please send me an email or make a comment on the blog post. So my daily blog, and we're going to try and film every day. If we can't because of weather and my scheduling conflicts, we're hoping to produce at least 5 videos a week. Sometimes we'll just film them all in one day. Like we're going to film several right now. My daily blog will show you my training, approach and method, my secrets to horse care, my tips, my strategies for dealing with things, how I approach them most of all, and of course, as many techniques possible to not just your horsemanship, but helping you be the best person you can be for your horse. So that really has a lot to do with understanding your horse and what they need. So come join me every day. We will release one as I take you into my life and interactions with my horses. Every day. May you always be one with your horse.